Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I realized that I never introduced myself in my videos. So my name is Serena. Make sure you guys are following me on Instagram because that's where I'm mostly active. You can follow me on Snapchat, Facebook, and YouTube, of course. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you subscribe because I am going to start posting more regularly, at least once a week right now. I don't actually have a computer to edit, so I do everything on my phone. And now I'm also filming on my phone because my viewfinder stopped working on my camera. So if you want to see how I get the look that I haven't shown you, please keep watching. Alright, so I've already done my brows. I am just gonna prime my lid and probably just start with, actually, I think I'm gonna do my face first. I asked if you guys wanted to see how I do my base, so maybe I'll do that in this video. I don't know what happened here. So I'm just gonna prime, and I really like the e.l.f. Cosmetics mineral infused face primer, and it's cheap. You can get it at Walmart in Canada. So I take like a good chunk and I just apply it to all the areas that I feel are like the most porous and need the most coverage. Some of these primers, because I use a few other ones from e.l.f. and they start to crumble, so I think the more silicone-y they are, you can like just spread them, you know, just massage them in. But if they're like I have this tone adjusting one, it's more of like a creamy texture, and I think that needs to be like almost like pressed into your skin. I don't know, let me know what kind of primers you guys like using or what the techniques that you use are. But so I'm just gonna let this sit for a second, then I will be putting my foundation on. I'm using the Fenty Beauty. This is probably like one of my favorite foundations in the last while that I've tried. I've only tried like so many, but this one's been the most comfortable on my skin and kind of the finish that I like. It's almost like a matte, but like you can still kind of make it look hydrated. So I just take a couple pumps, literally just dab it around, whatever. And I usually leave the concealer area bare. Like I don't try to get so much foundation on that area because the more products I layer, I feel cakier it gets, so, or even drier eventually. Oh, I definitely didn't wet my sponge. Alright, so I wetted my sponge. But yeah, like I was saying, so I usually leave the concealer area bare. Like I'll try my best not to get foundation on it because I know I'm going to be going in with quite the layers. Sorry, I'm still adjusting to my phone instead of a camera. But yeah, so like I'll leave it, you know, like how I'm trying not to go there. I use the shade 300. I don't really, sometimes it looks like it's perfect match, but at times it'll look, but it does oxidize as it sits for a bit as well, so it definitely always blends in. So for my concealer, I'm going to use my Tarte Shape Tape. It's almost done. And you can't get these in Canada, so I'll have to get them or order them from the States. This is probably really light for me, but I've been using it for a while and it ends up looking great at the end. It's like almost done. As you can see, I'm like trying to scrape it out. So I take the same beauty blender as the foundation and just go over it. I forgot to do my nose. My nose isn't huge, but it's pretty, I don't know. It could be slimmed down a bit, I could say. So I'm just gonna, oh, that's fine. Okay, I'm just gonna do a contour. I'm just gonna use the NYX Wonder Sticks in Universal and Deep. I mix the two because Universal is like a cool tone. Okay, clearly it's almost gone. And then Deep is like more of a, it gives a reddish brown tinge, so you'll see. I'll just go around. And then I will go over with the Universal over top. I could do the other way around as well. Go in with Universal first and Deep after. And then I'm going to go just slightly on the edges as well on the nose. Sometimes I'll do under my lip. It just adds more shadow underneath and gives it a plumper bottom lip. And then a little bit of on the chin, the double chin to hide. Probably put a little darker one here. Sorry, my mirror. And then I usually just use a brush, so just an angled brush. I use so all the brushes that I use are either e.l.f. Cosmetics, BH Cosmetics. I have one Morphe brush, and that's it, really. Those are like BH Cosmetics are like really, they're budget friendly or whatever you want to call it. And then I'll literally just go around and towards my hairline, so it kind of gives it a natural contour. Oh. Oh. I'll go over it quite a bit. Sometimes you can see the lines like underneath, even though it looks blended, there's like a little bit of that line left. So just go over till you completely see no lines. And this I'll do like lengthwise and then just down towards my neck. Because when you look, you want it to shadowed right here. I think. I don't know. I've learned all this from watching YouTube, so. There you go. Alright. You could use, I sometimes can just use the side of it because it's pretty sharp and it actually goes right along. Or I use like a brush like that, like a thicker, I guess blending brush you would call it. And then just go over the contour that you've laid down. And I'll usually take it into the eye so the contour looks more natural, like it kind of gets carried in from here. And then you can go into the tip of it. That's good. You could go upwards into the brow, or you could just go onto the lid. There you go, a little snatched. Just a little bit, why not? Does it look crooked, or am I just... Okay, my phone camera stopped recording for whatever reason while I was putting the powder on, but I used the Laura Mercier to set my whole face. I'm baking under my knees. I'm baking under my eyes, and then I pretty much put it all over my face, and I'm just kind of chiseling out the cheeks as well. And then I'm gonna go in and do the eyes. I'm gonna use the Anastasia Glow Kit in the shade Butterscotch. And for my highlighter, I started using it so I'll put it on the cheek, but then I'll also take it kind of to the end of the brow, on the bottom and the top, and then I will do the forehead very lightly. Everyone does this, but I love to do it on my chin as well. Alright, so my phone's about to die, but let's dive into the eyes. I'm just going to take the Kat Von D Satan's Inner palette. So I'm going to take this one and this one. I'm going to take the brown and set it right at the top and all over the lid. Or I should say all over the outer lid and the crease. I should have primed my eye because now the colors aren't very vibrant. Alright, so I actually went ahead and used this shade right here all over the lid. Mostly concentrated in this area, so kind of left this part blank. And then I'm going to take a little bit of this chocolate and deepen my crease. I've already done it on this eye. I'm just going to take it on the other one. And very tiny bit. I'm literally just dabbing my brush in it once and dust it off. And then I'm going to place it right there and then open my eye and then just go back and forth. And just have it in that crease. I think I went a little ham on this one, so I'm going to have to match it, but there you go. It just adds depth to the eye. And I'm just going to take it all just at the end of my eye as well, just to kind of darken that corner. But mostly it's going to stay in this crease. But just take it a little bit to the outer corner of the eye as well. And then I will go back in with the brush that I used for the base color and just go over what I just laid down. Sorry guys, I keep looking at me in the phone because it's so big and my camera's so little, so don't mind. Either I'm looking at my mirror down here or I'm looking at myself right there. But hi, I see you. And now we're gonna take this shade over here. It's gonna be this shade. I accidentally jabbed it with my thumb nail, but yeah, so I'm gonna take that shade. There you go. Also gonna stick that color on our lower lashes. Pretty much. I'm actually taking that green shade and going all over the lid, even the over the part that I thought was going to be dark. And I used and we'll also extend the green down here a little bit further down. There you go. I don't think I'm gonna put liner on, but we'll see once I'm done with my other eye. So I have my lashes on. So I'm just gonna do a lip. I think I'm just gonna do a nude lip. So this is the final look. Trying to look cute. My hair's a mess, but this look turned out really pretty. Let me know in the comments below what you guys think of this look. I'll see you guys next time.